Abusuyanfoɔ, we are for Ken TV and Saka alleged bribery audio. Ifri Yura Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia camp. Na ohubedwiri. Yebekwa kuti audio no. Na after audio no so no. Information Minister Honorable Agyapong Kroma and Deputy Information Minister Honorable Fatima Abubakar leaked audio so apie eno so ye de beto aso na motie na modie se mutie audio su nyina wie a ye bedi nkomo na yesua de ansa na ye bekwa koti audio su no mesrew se wunya en subscribe to we are for Ken TV a bo moden se ya subscribe mame ha na ye the official YouTube platform for ye papa Kennedy Kwame Akompreko Agyapong.
Tema, that's
I'm going to say,
yeah, the mere demonia can near the Google. Hey,
one more thing.
You know, we are not an opponent and also my friend Warner, Miko Krumko around the and in 40 people I'm going to pay, and so I'm maybe Corona. Come do more moody, even between men, to say if I'm wondering. And you want to say, also a rules of what media game in the Mississippi, so on to me for phone in Rahon or to me a good picture. So to my advice and as a Mulianka, Mosaka, you know. Also, my can say, sending one society, or Okopa Banner by VNF, you have a catcher almost or be anywhere on which made it in one dance yet. Motor Banama advice. In the piano, and the Casam Nakoya in Tinian Kamu. There is a secret me this kind of a woman son of Marco Bana. So, Chenana, my friend, I know I can was because my catch almost a no because I'm from Mapo. Macani is the ashram to Mr. My friend, my catch on Yafa Market.
Oh, just saying that the first thing I finished on the catcher, yeah, okay, yeah, it is no, I'm a coach of Obama advice. I have said I'm more views as the first time and I'm more about it. I mean, you know, Casa, I'm not in the Casa. And you know, if you could see quarterly, they don't get it. We're going to look 2 years and Kababa, Lanka, who you are Lanka, this kind of Amamu. Now, the DI come. And you know, Nikki to the Casa. Why?
And the age more because on Comudium Crown met no more can be said one penny upon a Mudian, maybe great Chicane, a Scania, a Bijicana, almost a cacao, almost a becani, a catch a woman, a woman could to up and a man, son, a woman saka, and Yagma. No party, me to say, you're going to do your down. I may throw on the Macacho on a year, because I'm running you. So. Penny was a wow or by we one of program crack and to make one saying, oh, your one premium, so no more can be a martias in the Messiah culture, say, and Yagma. To Mr. Wow, so, Tiana,
don't you dear no more a chili, dear man, you papa, you will give you a better. Well, but you also almost soon, as you know, Ochina, I mean, quality, but we video on it at the other casa. You see the other woman, oh, almost flow also, and never be so many near, as you know, Michelle Mobo said, all the Monko to much, Monko to a vice, mammy, that is the almost ever come to be a wife, Michelle Mobo. That's you, that's what I'm okay. Bye.
Politics, you must understand the following. 1, nobody has your interest. 2, everybody is chasing their interests. 3, dealing with politicians is like sleeping with tigers. You must always have your eyes wide open. 4, and this is one of my favorites. In any political equation, there's always someone being used. If you look around and you can't find that person, then it is you. 5, serving politicians is like a bandage on a wound. Once the wound is healed, your usefulness ends. 6, in politics, never will more than the bereaved. They will get the reward while you inherit their enemies. 7, in politics, in any event, if other interests conflict with your interests and you have to choose, always choose yours. Number 8, never cross oceans for politicians. You may drown.
Today, I'm really excited to be in this forum to celebrate Honorable Ken Agyapong for his selflessness, his kindness, his sense of humor, and his honesty. For the many years that I've known Honorable Ken Agyapong, my first impression was that he's a very powerful voice, or he is a very powerful voice. We know his voice drives social change in attitude, respect for time, discipline, amongst others. But the past few years that I've become a de facto member of the Ken City family, I learned that his actions even speak louder than his words. I've been privileged to walk to his door with a lot of our candidates, a lot of friends who are in dire need of help, and Honorable has never turned his back on us. So for his immense contribution to my party, the New Patriotic Party, of which I'm personally someone who has benefited from his kindness, and many of my contemporaries who have benefited from his kindness, I say God bless you. Also, something happened that I thought was extraordinary, and for me, it will live with me for the rest of my life. You remember when the Notre Dame Cathedral burned down in France, and a lot of millionaires lined up to make donations? I said to myself, this will never happen in Ghana. But to my surprise, when COVID-19 struck, one of the biggest stories was that Honorable Ken Agyapong has donated 680,000 Ghana cedis, beds and PPEs to frontline health workers in this country. That is one gesture that really touched me, because for a very successful man who can find ways to vaccinate himself, protect his family, protect himself, it was never about him. It was about his love for Ghana, his patriotism, his selflessness, his kindness, and to see all of us protected. Also, I observed that anytime I walk to Ken City, especially around 10:30 p.m., I see long queues at the premises of his media house. And I ask myself, some of these queues are even longer than what I see at the various hospitals. But to a lot of people in need, that is their first consulting room. To some people, it's where they come for confessions, among others. To find a very successful businessman and politician who has not lost touch with the masses, who listens, who young people feel comfortable to walk to, I told myself, wow, this is one person I want to emulate. So I pray to God that one day, if I become as successful and wealthy as Honorable Ken Agyapong, may I be as kind, as selfless, as thoughtful, and as someone whose desire for wealth is only to change the world and make impact. So Honorable Ken Agyapong, Ayuko, may God bless you. We are your legacy, and one day, whatever opportunities that are available to us will be used for social good. Thank you.
Ghana for minim se ye hon adwiri ye papa ye. Enti obi bebisa se enti yewura Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene ne campaign team enti omo do Ghana, omo pe Ghana ye yo. But mpanimfo se achia nanso emuye desina bebuo nyina enu nti aye papa Kennedy Kwame akompreko Agyapong owo ho no na asemde ene adesua a ene ye ba besua na ya expose Yura vice president ne campaign team Honorable Agyapong Nkrumah ene ono ankasa the deputy ye maame Fatima Abubakar adanse a odify Papa Kennedy Kwame Agyapong ho na yemfa ntoto ensema Yura Agyapong Nkrumah eken na oye Ghana ni na odo Ghana na ope Ghana nkankra obe select ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Agyapong enu nti ya ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Agyapong se oba no na moma enye bre na yen kyerɛkyerɛ Honorable Agyapong Nkrumah nsɛm no mu yie na yemfa ntoto adanse a ne deputy nso so ekafa ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Agyapong ho na amanfo make judgment ye nua Agyapong Nkrumah a okan Yura Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team no ho ns osese nobody has your interest. It is a we a delegate, we a super delegate, we a grassroots, we a Ghana and Yinawuti Mia. You are Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and any campaign team say, and ya wo interest and now more pet. Ah, and nuntia oto abama or mo, and fian soon ye. Or moda, and now more sanswape to me, and no more about nice no. Now, what they compare adansia ye maame deputy information minister Fatima Abubakar edify Papa Kennedy Agyapong ho na bibia di adansia se ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Agyapong edo Ghana sene ono ankasa ne ho mpo epe Ghana fo asem sene ono ankasa ne ho edo dipa sene ono ankasa ne ho yento ayi Yura Agyapong Nkrumah nsem so also dealing with politicians is like sleeping with tigers. MPP delegate Ghana for grassroots ye nyina ya tibio ye wia for Ken TV ye ni atem na mum asem anansem a waka no na ye bekirem na yesua aba afri mu na ye de akyekyere Ghana ama Ghana nso so anya ne ntoma pa afra enti ose omo campaign team no one vice president oni omo edele a etese de wone jata sorry tiger da no na ubetimi aben tiger nkampese wone ne kwa akoda enti MPP for Ghana for super delegate any grassroots ye pe a wone ne dele a enye den a eye Kennedy Kwame Agyapong na danse a wote ye no bibia di adanse pefe se Kennedy die or homa Ghana ma. Also you must always have your eyes open enti mesre mama ye mayani enna ho na Yura vice president ene ne campaign team ede enwan homa aduro mo ho enti ye mayani na ho na omumu de eye pataku ene jata ene tiger. Next point, in any political equation there is always one being used. Yura Nkrumah or say every politician or more campaign team on any vice Bribiñg ye will be a omu yusu no enti obi omu yusu no ene wo delegate ene wo super delegate enu nti a ye ma wo da nwuram ye so amugu kia mu pick up mu ewia ball mo ensuo boro mo eye campaign na omunya tumi emfia nsunnie omunsi wo nan so da na wo pa adwuma mpa ayema obi oba wie school tifie na wonya adwuma nye waye napko adwuma na yentua woka asakire no ye yusu de opa tumi enti enenso so omo aba ba be yusu de omo apetumi omo de obepetumi na omo de opetumi wie a na omo adampew na okoso aka ase so omo hwehwe na se omo anya bia ese wankasa de we de age minim se MPP super delegate any grassroots any polling station executives momma Yura vice president any campaign team no eme yusu mu eme dampo mo momani ada ho na omo ankasa emfa omo we de enye na omo nso so ehunu dia epie mu. Now I say 7 politicians is like a bandage on the wound. Once the wound is healed, your usefulness ends. At said there, with the asawa atare ukruso. So with the Yura vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the campaign team achia yɛse ɛte sɛ deɛ yɛde asaawa atare kuro so sɛ kuro no wu a wososo ubi bia ba wiye ɛno nti a moto aba ma homo na omo bɛyɛ mpanimfo a yɛmfa mo nyɛ hwee no mo pe police mo nya bi mo pe soja mo nya bi mo pe customs mo nya bi mo koyɛ napko yetuya moka asekyerɛ no no mo apretumi no ama mo awie yɛmfa mo nyɛ hwee yɛyi mo ato agu. If any interest conflict with yours, always choose yours. Nti omo se saa abre ya wa adwen aye wo ntanta na unhu se wo koyi Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ana se wo koyi Papa Kennedy Kwame Akompre kwa Japan ho no wa ankasa tenase na fa wa adwen a ebeboa wo menkofa omo de and utie ensem a yiwra Vice President ene ne campaign team eye na utie adansedie a ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Akompre kwa Japan aye ama Ghana ma nipa ewa asase so a wa ankasa take your own decision. Also, never cross oceans for politicians. You may drown. No. Menku huma Yura Vice President and Dr. Alhaji and the campaign team. And tesa wa ankasa wo daache and a wo ton. Nipa odi ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Japan ho adanse ye frɛ ye maame Fatima Abubakar. Ono anso na ye deputy information minister. Na arehosem ne se unnim sem papa we nyina enso so Udiura Vice President Mahmood Bawumia campaign achi. Though yenka se obi biara medie Papa Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Agyapong achi. And enye nokre nso so da se ye nyina ye betimi akwa kodie Papa Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Agyapong achi. Na mbom no yenni ye Papa Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Agyapong achi no yenka ne mapa ne yenni hu ne ho adanse na emma Ghana fo hunu na mane nkoyese ye sanso ase ne ho sempanifo matemase enti Ghana ni ba biara a wo hwe wi afo Ken TV ye wo ha se ye besua de a kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛmmu nye se ye bedi atem wa ankasa utie adesua no wi a na wa take your decision ye pe Ghana yiyo ye pe Ghana nkankro mo ma ye ma obi emfa ne personal interest emma ye se asawa emfa ye ntare ne kuro so ehumi ne political power na ondampe mesre Ghana fo nyame ya adoma ene ye Thursday ochina Friday Saturday ena MPP super delegate ekro mon share link ne to Ghana ni ba biara MPP super delegate MPP polling station executives na obi biara enhunu se Yura Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ne campaign team enye Ghana ho na omodwen na mom omo ankasa yiyo se de beya omo bedi omampani ena omo edwen ho enu nti a enne omo ahyeda etwa sika puduo ene niema ne kan how na yenye ma no enu ano no wo ye de ma mo enu ano no emfie nson omo nsi ho bio se ebesi uso a nke hye wo ma kwatre kwase obema wo ntoma na watie ni din abusuanfo we are for Ken TV ede mo besi ha yaye ye ho aduro yesua de mo ma yemfa adesua papa no emfa mo ye ntoma no na yenye Ghana nsi ho na yenye Ghana yie na eye den a ye na nkasa ye man